Hello and welcome back. Tonight we'll be starting Control. I wanted to play it for a while. I don't know how I'm going to handle the creepy parts of it because I know this does have a number of them. It's also been a while since I've played a game that's got a lot of shooting and stuff, so it'll be interesting. I guess the last one that I played was Pragmata, and that's not your typical shooting game. So yeah, anyway, I don't know anything about difficulties and stuff in this. Alright, enough.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
Hoping I'm not going to have
Anyone here?
performance issues. Ooh, wow, the mouse sensitivity is crazy. Still crazy. Okay, that's a little. Why is this building up? Oh. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. What? Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through private entrances. See any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Difference between sensitivity on the menu screen and the sensitivity in the game is nuts. Move my keyboard. It's been a while since I've played a game. So. Hopefully the stream is nice and smooth. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Our Bureau at Work. Yeah. Director Zachariah Trench.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Wait, why are we... It's creepy. This is such a big building and there's like nobody here. I can't crouch or anything. Need to wait. Give me a tutorial on that. Bother trying to read that. Need to kill. Something's happening. What's this? It says there's new stuff there, but can't access it yet. Oh, there's a janitor. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request Form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best your admin team.
Hello?
Singing to himself. Oh, right. Yeah, they're using... They don't want smart anything, so they're using typewriters and film.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him. This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Minor office equipment, janitorial costs. Something redacted. Mold removal, HQ livability costs. Okay. A lot of redacted stuff here. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Okay. Anything there? Oh. What? Oh, yeah, okay. No, this is different. There was a third painting here. The janitor. There was a painting of the janitor here before. Okay. It's trippy.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
I don't know what year this takes place in. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about what I've gotten myself into. Control.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
I do believe Resonant, which is coming out next month, is about her brother, or her brother's the main character, but not 100% certain. Multiple containment breaches detected. Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRE protocol active. Okay, well, that doesn't bode well. Terminology reminder. Crafting any public-facing material. While penning any notifications of death relating to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. In the service of his or her country, regret, proud/pride will be remembered. Words and phrases to avoid: Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Thought it just like moved on its own, but I bumped the table. Yeah. That I can accept. Don't have a key for that. Stuff seems a little bit floaty. Oh, they use these tubes to send paper missives around because they don't use computers, digital computers. Probably has something to do with the psychic, all the psychic stuff. Bench, do not disturb. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. French. He's the CEO, or the director. Sounds like he's gone paranoid. Go in there. Oh, this is the director. Let's see. Well then.
Shit.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Wait, is she talking to us? He killed himself, it looks like.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
So you have to pull the trigger.
Oh, look at this place. Where am I?
Astral plane. Okay. Yeah, I've heard very, very good things about it. I just haven't gotten around to play it. Number one, because I'm like not good with creepy stuff, but I've just been playing other stuff as well. Gonna give it a shot because Resonant comes out. Next month. So you can jump, but not very high. Oh, okay, she's strong.
The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
Yeah, I don't do those kinds of games typically, but I've heard so many good things about this. Yeah, turn down that. Oh, it regenerates. Okay. Interesting. To adjust my sensitivity a little bit more.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Something wrong with
Things
you,
have
lady.
quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
I'm going to better. Lovely.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror. Get the fuck away!
Hissguards. Field research on Hissguard corrupted security guard. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later. Though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Is it saying that hands and face are weak points? When I hit them in the head, they like fall over. So, by order of director Jesse Faden. Well, okay, that was quick. So much is expected from the director: the responsibility, the privilege. Service weapon. No unique procedures required. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to... Well, yeah. It's only so much information we can get from this. The object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of director, I assume. The object will determine whether they're qualified, probably. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by whatever that pyramid thing was, though their criteria is unknown. The object was discovered in the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis: Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that something of their wielders. Objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious. Then this may be the original manifestation of that event. if this is the case, and then it's redacted again. It's very helpful. Oh, that's that video I saw? Okay. I didn't get a card to... Oh. Yeah. Get a card to sit a... Oh, damn, okay.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man.
Direction.
Okay.
Yeah, the outside of the building it immediately is like... Okay, so that glowing part on their heads is we point their hands as well. Undefined reading. What is the material? Have to find something called the hotline. Ha! Okay. Rising costs of AWE response, altered world events. Right? Update on mold eradication efforts, upcoming annual salary review, new supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. That's super important.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Oh, I guess that sounds like what's going on right now. Just gonna check this before I go in there. Dinner reservations. Okay. He's turning 46. Reminder. I bet he's got a good subordinate. sure he doesn't get in trouble with the missus. Go in here. Can. Well, let's see what this does first. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Special Agent Keenum. I know this takes place in the same world as Alan Wake as well, so it's probably some references and stuff. Oh. Oh. Oh, well, the posters give me some information.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Okay.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Is that a radio? Use very primitive computers and stuff, I assume, because the stuff that they deal with would be able to take advantage of the internet or other smart devices. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How do you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. Their answers seem... Why would they redact an important part of what seems like training? Escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then blank immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Wow. Your hands can spread the mold. Yes, I have copyrighted music muted. I don't want to get smacked. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain something formed by our own something and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially blank in popular culture using blank. Our Bureau made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on blank. Pair of scissors that could consume human blank through 2 punctures on the blank. Oh, it's probably talking about like stabs into the neck like a vampire. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Okay. Everybody who lives here or everybody who works here must be like the most paranoid people on the planet with all this kind of stuff around. Well, guess I'm not getting back up once I go down there. Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I figured. Oh, there's another one. Oh, he could do that too.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
First. Guess that was like my first mini boss kind of thing. And he just about finished me.
Holy shit!
Okay.
You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Oh, I didn't know there were.
Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
It does give you some manner
Is it
of
safe
guidance
for now?
on where you should go. Soon.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh shit! You're the new director. Hold on, we're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try.
It's your bureau now, though.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Huh.
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
First. Control points. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by blank detection of an unobstructed ping using the blank within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or blank, or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. A common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be blank.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
But even if it had worked, it looked like it took way too much effort
To make a plan, Jesse.
to be practical.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us.
Is that what she's
Director
wearing?
Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Lovely.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
That the hotline? I don't know what a Bakelite telephone is.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
So basically, an object of power is something that somebody with psychic abilities can use, while the altered items are not.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. And each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Now, there was... damage boost. Astral reload efficiency. That seems quite useful, especially with how much I'm missing. More health recovered. Oh, I only have one slot. Okay. But assets. I don't know what those do yet. Emily instructs Jesse to find the hotline, an object of power in the form of an old telephone, to understand the messages from the dead director trying to communicate with her. They hope he could provide insight into the Hiss invasion. Only person you should fail is yourself. House memory. Okay, so we want to go this way. Anything changed? Um. Oh, they closed the shelter. Ah. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Okay. Stuff. I'm assuming that the radios are all just music that I can't listen to. Technological restrictions. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any radio signals. Oh. Not radio, it's something else. Digital signal, probably. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. The power of a collective unconscious is taken into account. It could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural blank for the oldest house to blank them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Okay, good to know. So I don't have to bother with them if I see them. I still don't have any keys. I wonder. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. I wish I could put marks on the map. A lot of games have that here, but this doesn't seem to be one of them. Let myself know that there's a door that I need clearance for to come back to later. Oh. This is where I came in, right? Can't do anything for these people either. Okay. We want to go the opposite way. And I know that it's down on the first floor, but I just want to have a look around. His hand is trench shaking. The hell is that? These articles. Oh. Somebody's got some super shitty handwriting. And I'm usually not one to talk, but even my handwriting's better than that. Nothing in there. seems like there's no fall damage. Sure, there probably is if you fall from high enough, but one floor isn't bad enough. Chatter recoil efficiency. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Something, new type of weapon or something.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Oh, this guy's the director of communications, isn't he? Headshot boost. I could use that. Shut up, dude. Wait, what was the one that I just picked up? This one. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. That's a lot of hotels and it'll only cost $800. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Okay. He's completely lost it. Some of these guys had HRAs, so they were fighting back against the hiss, I guess. They got beaten quite badly. Lovely. Right, I got that headshot boost. %35% extra damage is pretty significant. Boost to spin, grip, shatter, and I assume those are different forms for the service weapon. Don't go that way.
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Hiss barrier. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. Resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Hiss agent. The Hiss manifest in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Oh, flammable. Yeah. Good to know. Oh, shelter. Havana summary. An auditory event occurred in the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Blank deaths were reported, and the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the altered world event, which is reported to have been blank. Staff experienced sudden, intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for blank minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. Whoa. Hey, don't go in there. Can I survive in there for a certain amount of time or no? Like long enough to get the item? Seems like I probably shouldn't go in there. Till I get something that protects me from that a little bit. Unstable area notice. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Green is stable, yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts, red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. Okay. So the bathroom might disappear. Cool. That door is sealed. That's where I'm supposed to go. This says communications department. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, the door is sealed, so I can't go this way. Looks like they built a barricade, though. Oh, that does quiet the mumbling stuff. Let's see. Lovely. Dead letters. Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster, and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Lovely. So going this way. Singing fish. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you gotta send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Did not use spell check. Aha. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters come to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to altered world events and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. That's what this apartment is all about. Bro. The whole table just fell apart. These guys are all gonna come alive, aren't they? Oh. Oh, that's that shield thing they were talking about, huh? This barrier. one? Or this one? Is this all dead? Oh, that's gonna become the floor. There's a... The whole thing is gonna shift, isn't it? Getting my aim back a little bit, I think. Not like I never play shooters, it's been a little while.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
He sounds very proud of that. I'm going to be able to launch much larger things, I think. Oh, time to fix this place, I guess. That went well enough. Now, did any of these doors open down here? Did any chain? Oh. Okay. Anything significant? Yes, these doors open. Cool. Dead presidents. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Okay. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading. Penny Bartwell. redacted.
It's like the director says, confidential and children both start with C.
The director's a puppet! Dirty, rotten, fat person!
Dad says my mama went missing in actions. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Telfer. We'll find your mama together.
Well, that was unsettling. One moment. All right. Guess we'll go to the... Oh, great. This is open now.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Where do I get that? Aha. I didn't think I would be able to climb those. I don't know if that was intended, but it worked. I'll take it. The doors to the bathrooms all look like doors that should lead to stairwells. Okay, let's test the fall damage thing. Okay, no fall damage. Wonder how far that rings true for them. Oh. Oh! Oops, that guy, I guess. Nasty. Okay. That wall does not like. Book Club, Samson. So, I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around, almost like a catchphrase, got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns, space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dog fight between the two ace pilots, signed me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. What kind of unhinged person would show that to kids?
Object of power. Looks like the kids have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Oh, I can't dodge yet? Ooh, some cover doesn't last, I see. Oh, that was close. Don't have the necessary authority for that yet. Door is sealed. Whoa. There. Is that? Oh. I see.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Bro. Dude, they did such a good job of the debris and shit. Can you put it down without throwing it? Oh, locked onto something else. Seems like a very useful ability. Okay. So it's trying to take over the board.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
So it showed me the shield guys and how hard it is to fight them with just your gun. And now it's giving me the ability to deal with them properly. I hope they don't show me what my accuracy was like at the end of the game. Press it. Okay. The AI actually has decent pathfinding, it seems. Where? Oh. I knew there was another dude with a shield. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't realize that was explosive. Okay. I should probably figure out what the button is to put stuff down. Middle mouse button works for launch. That's good to know. Still don't have the authority to open this. With throwing stuff around, it's gonna make some of the lore hard to find, isn't it? That's what being thrown at that poor bastard. Miss Ranger. Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is a Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Hiss Demolition Expert. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important aspects for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations who wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track blank entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Oh, what? Something else there. Oh, the floppy disk. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, The object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. The object is currently bound to blank for research purposes, stolen from a Soviet military base located in blank by agents blank and blank with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to nuclear missiles believed to be reserved for use against blank. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Oh, I'll test that. Let's see. Okay, melee button does work, but it also punches at the same time. But good to know. They don't, like, throw something explosive at my feet.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
That's the mailroom. There's no way in there. Okay. Ah. Okay. Oh, there is. Never mind. Oh, what? What happened there? That's not what I want. Oh, he had a shotgun. See that? Oh. Did like reset the room or something? Did I got too far away? Right. Massey Willow AWE outcome. Reinformation campaign summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to blank. Oh, another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring blank and blank for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Oh, I'll check. Oh, yeah. The interact key drops it. Thank you. Oh, that's another. Ooh, what happened there? Oh, the mail. Oh, what the? Oh, right. They use those suction tube things to send paper missives around. That's what these are. Mail canisters. Use those things for clearing money at Costco too. I don't trust that. This one looks like it saw some use. Ammo refill. That. Oh, you can rip it off the board. Okay. Clearance level 1.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy. Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
And so will I. Alright, sorry about that. Was just finishing up my food while we listen to that. Well, that looks ominous. Whoa. Ranger. Okay. All right. Now, what did these say? Network disconnect. They all say network disconnected. Yep. That's not the what we just picked up. There it is. System security evaluation. Confirmed data breach. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Struchins, Rubens Noguera, Arto Kolumaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jaco Sharinen. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. So for all of that, I got materials and some lore. Okay. What was that? That looks dangerous. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slap together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Marshall. Are you able to walk into these areas temporarily, like long enough to pick up items, or should you? Is there something I'm going to get that will let me do it without danger later? I just don't want to get sent back to a respawn point when I'm right beside my objective. I guess I just solved that, actually. I've got a spawn point.
This must open the door.
Holy fuck. I already got one, though. I'll kill you, fat. Okay. That is what I wanted to know. Oh. Yeah, that's what I figured.
They can fly now. Great.
That hurt. See, launch stuff doesn't really work on him so well. Oh, where did that come from? I see you. Whoa! Did he throw something explosive, or was that one of those guys? Thought control was supposed to be a dodge, but that life. Oh, he's got a shield. Where are you? Oh, good to know. Oh. Not enough life. Oh, that's the first death. But, I thought I was supposed to have a dodge. According to the controls. Do I just not... Evade. Yeah, control. Is that like a... Is it because it's not like a dodge roll, it's like an ability dodge?
They can fly now. Great.
Yeah. Makes sense. Quite the acrobat. Oh, I didn't see that. Hiss elevated. Hiss elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to change their targets or charge their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Yeah, so do I.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Tea time, huh? Hey Malcolm, yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday, Jim. That's probably not the kind of message that you should be talking about work in, but... Is there just like one left behind, or? Other guy that had protection on and still didn't come out okay. Okay, there's no door down, so it's definitely up there. Scared me. But Altered World Event 17. Spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butt, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at blank blank, which had been connected to a total of blank disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, blank days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in Butt's home's closet disappeared during this incident. Okay.
Alberta.
Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Alberto Tomasi. Okay, so this is actually fairly modern.
Tomasi, head of comms. The hiss got him.
Oh shit.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds of an altered item to show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Real professional, bro. Sounds like a piece of work.
The hotline can't be far now.
Hotline chamber. But supplement, okay. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butt home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Oh, this is that Ocean View they mentioned earlier. And discovered a room key by performing a ritual. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butt have been attributed to the light cord switch. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butt home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, blank light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the blank and blank sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is blank. But initial hypothesis center on the Butt Altered World event as a blank. Oh, phone is ringing. Hotline security log. Director Trench, Bill Everett. Carol Bishop. So this takes place in 2019. Oh. Custodian. Okay. So it's just the director and custodians.
View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. The door marked with the black pyramid.
Okay. I guess that's where we're going to get past this. Ha! Notice Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst, light switch, the law of 3 applies. What is the law of 3? Ritual attunement required. Agent must orient and anchor motel to their personal frequencies. Okay. Hotline is designated for director use only. Disregard of this policy may result in fatal psychic trauma. Mind the gap. The law of 3, huh?
Whoa. Have we been here before?
Guess that's what the law of 3 means.
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them. Like something recognized from a dream.
Black pyramid door. Okay. Before we do that, look around the motel.
Hello? Anyone here?
Hmm. Third one is probably significant. Yep. Oh, that's the key.
It has a black pyramid on it.
So it would have been locked if I tried it. Let's see. Oh. Oh. I see. Hey, and it's me. It's not Director Trench. Man. Interesting. Good thing I'm somewhat familiar with SCPs and stuff. Done some reading on that site of some interesting ones. Oh. Oh, right, because this is going to become a tool for me. Hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. Like this. Okay, I get it. You expect weekly calls, huh?
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Emily Pope will become part of my team, I guess. Yep.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
The hotline. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs blank. The object allows the director to communicate with the board. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal blank. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including blank and blank, but its origin remains unknown.
It took us a long time to... The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
I know that one. And this one I just got, right?
can hear the hotline ringing
Okay.
in my dreams,
Did not see
constantly
this one.
ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst.
Oh.
A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
We didn't get to hear this thing in full, I don't
It
think.
took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest
Okay, yeah,
house.
we could.
Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
Paranoia. This one we did see.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as...
Okay.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder.
So,
The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Very enlightening. This wasn't open before. Oh. Okay. Oh, so we've explored everything in this sector, I guess. Aside from a few doors that we weren't able to open to insufficient authority. Oh. The director's office has a straight... Oh, guess that makes sense. Whoa. His body's gone. The hell was that guy? Federal Bureau of Control. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Holds a sword and a key. That door wasn't open before, I don't think. But there was a door down here. Yes, this one. Agent Death Notification. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son Graham Potts was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You could be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. Its effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief of Communications, Federal Bureau of Control. Food left in the refrigerator in containment break room 3B has been known to vanish. Plan accordingly. Are there any other doors that were locked? Oh, the arrow points in the direction of the camera, not the direction my character is facing. That's good to know. Okay, I guess we will go meet with Emily, and that might be where I end the stream after we have our conversations with her, because I have to work tomorrow. Is there any locked room around here? Yes, there was. That one I still can't get into for a while. Oh, I didn't come into this room apparently. What was I doing? I'm assuming that, oh, that doesn't have a window, okay. How did I miss this? Collective unconscious. Examination of paranatural topics. Collective unconscious is defined as a form of the unconscious that is shared in all human minds. From this arises unconscious knowledge linking us through our ancestral heritage. Through this collective unconscious, we unknowingly attribute a series of images and archetypes to all elements of our lives. These archetypes are never fixed, but shift and change in tandem with our species and culture. This internal belief in the power of images shared by a massive population is blank. The creation of altered items and objects of power. Sheer amount of blank exuded is attracted to the best representation of that image, imbuing a single object with massive amounts of blank. Theoretically, places of power could likewise be formed by the simple power of sustained collective belief. So, religion. I came in here and I grabbed that and I didn't read the lore apparently. Double check the rest of these. Doesn't even say hi to his director. Right? I feel like I can hear the hiss. Where is it? He healed? Oh. The sounds of the hits are coming from the direction of the cafeteria. Oh. Oh, there are dudes here. Okay. Whoa! There's a lot of dudes. What's that? Oh. Oh, okay. That's not gonna work. I was getting too creative apparently. I missed this one. Check that one last time. There was a lot of dudes there. Oh, oh shit. Right. Let's go find Emily. Oh. Void modern technology. Synchronicity search department. Bring dogs into the office. Some of us have allergies. This is very normal. Is that a stapler or an altered item? Take office equipment outside the building. Talking is clearer. Destroying those shuts it up. I wonder if that will have any significance. Like if taking those out will help me out down the line in some way. Keyboard.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
For that. Initial impressions. Analysis of Hiss Threat, Part 1. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is a new director, Jessie Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss? More work to be done. I get the feeling that Emily will become one of our board supporting us.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you.
Just tell her.
But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
This building is so eerie. Got a single window. Yeah, what about him? Who is he? Is he the key to the maintenance department? Fuck is that? Upgrade and unlock new abilities at the nearest control point. Okay. I will come talk to Emily after I... Board countermeasures are now available from the nearest control point. Weapon forms and mods can now be crafted at the nearest control point. Okay.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Oh, the janitor.
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
I like how they talk about me as if I'm not here. Let's see. Board countermeasures. Using charge, kill enemies in the executive sector. What will you do when he does not awake? Executive incursion. Kill enemies in the executive sector. Executive pyramid base must be protected. Rangers. You know how to use your soldiers, humans, toys, smart. Oh, it's talking about the hiss. Kill enemies with the service weapon in spin mode. Kill hiss rangers in the executive sector using shatter. Okay. You just take them all or what? Oh, you can only take 2. I see. Let's see. Weapon forms. Shatter has a high stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. Okay. Odds. Let's see. I can't do any upgrades yet. Let's see. Well, minus 6% seems very minor. That health boost has probably saved me a number of times now. Internal lockdown, an emergency security measure, is stopping Jesse from looking for Trench's missing management team in the other sectors. Jesse sets out to enter the maintenance sector to find the directorial override and lift the internal lockdown. Ah, let's see. Red War. Hiss is the opposing force. We will provide countermeasures, strategy, except ingest them at control points. Countermeasures will benefit you. We will give resources. For each completed countermeasure, all right. Oh, can't read about the shatter. Alright.
Hope has asked us to document the hiss incantation, as she calls it.
You mean like in person?
In person, with a pencil and paper. think she's trying to get us killed.
Bro. He's paranoid.
I can't believe we're doing this. I'm a senior executive.
Apparently the Hiss are infiltrating control points. Pope says setting these things up may help.
But I don't even know what I'm doing. She should find some maintenance grunt to do this.
Let's go.
Even for the oldest house. The Hiss are tampering with it somehow, agitating it. Matching frequencies, maybe? Hi, Jesse.
Oh, there's nothing more?
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
There was originally a mission marker on her, and then I left the room and disappeared. I cheered it. Address that stuff as soon as I see it, I guess. We're still on some dialogue.
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plant attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing the Hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create that kind of energy output, right? Pope wants us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
What? We can't get any equipment from the research center until the internal lockdown is lifted.
Instead, you can find it around here. Computers, documents, any measuring devices you can find. Helping Pope is a surefire way to get it done.
Oh, I never opened this before. Para-utility. Objects of power and their para-utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potential of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian. Using the blank object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of blank, while others are only capable of as little as blank. They said something like 5 feet, and I could throw like 20. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some blank exists within the body and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering this request.
Even if we wanted to.
So we're stuck here with the monsters, left to die.
Oh, there's the elevator.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Ha! I see.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face. The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office.
Yes, he
Is
did.
Ahti guiding me too?
Sure. Because the elevator appeared right where Ahti's portrait used to be. But I am going to call it here for tonight because I got to work tomorrow. So I'm interested to see where this goes. It's been a fascinating game so far. Not sure if I'll pick it up tomorrow or later this week, but we'll see. At any rate, good night for now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.